Dynasty. I'm going to be broadcasting each and every game. I'm not going to be too much on the mic. It's just for your viewing pleasure, so you can see how good and or shitty, probably the latter, I am here on Madden 21. And it's a good chance for us to find any glitches. And as you see in the top right-hand corner, Tom Flores is the new owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now I'm going to act as the owner. I'm not going to be the head coach. I'm pretty much just going to go with what coach tells me to do as far as playbook. I'm not going to pick my own plays, even though I would prefer to do that. But I am going to just roll with it as if I'm a player and I own the team. I'm not coaching. So we'll just take what they want me to do and we're going to roll with it from there.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. Let's be frank.
Very nice seeing that the Chiefs lost. All right, Zay, let's go.
No more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the silver and black go on offense for the first time as the Las Vegas Raiders. And they're led out by a familiar face. Their starter for the last 6 seasons, beginning year number 7, Derek Carr.
And we remember plenty of chatter in the offseason about whether Derek Carr would still be the man after the Raiders moved to Las Vegas. Marcus Mariota was brought in. He's been brought in for competition and to be a backup.
Let the coach call the show.
The Raiders have told us Derek Carr
I'll pick one of the 3 plays, but hey.
By starting him here on opening day.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
We'll take it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you
look at the size of Trent Brown, good lord. What the hell is it saying? I'm not making out that alert that it's putting above his head.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Jesus. Don't even have him on the field. That is crazy. We're going to audible. Let's go, get set.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Jesus.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down now, It's Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And finally taken down at the 34. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Really?
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me.
And Jacobs is going to get worn out in this drive.
Game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Nice move.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 25.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
Big fail there, EA. It's not even this game. It looks like the Giants in Washington. Stupid asses.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Carr.
They go to the ball. Damn.
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. K1 short, pushing through there to make the play defensively. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a first down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying
now I gotta
that
take a
in
moment
the
to check
future.
my depth chart. Because I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm just not. No. That's not happening. And no, that's not happening. And that's not happening. And this guy will eventually be... Yeah, he'll be above him right now. Fuck that. Because you're going to hear from me right now. Don't be surprised if that man, right there, listen to me carefully, that man right there, Brian Edwards, don't be surprised if he has a better season than that man. And that man right there is going to blow it up.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Well, here we go. The Cam Newton era in Carolina officially over. And in comes their new quarterback. Signed from New Orleans in the offseason. First start for Teddy Bridgewater.
All right, let me blink a few times and shake my head because that's not number 1 trotting out on the field for the Carolina Panthers. That's Teddy Bridgewater for the first time since 2015. Teddy Bridgewater is a starting quarterback in a season opener in the NFL, now with the Carolina Panthers, and was 5-0 last year as a replacement quarterback with the New Orleans Saints.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked out with him really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And 11.
Third and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
Nice way to knock it loose.
Get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
I'll take that.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Good stuff there.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown.
Shut up.
1st and 10. On the ground It's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Nice run, nice run.
It's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
See what Rose can do. We're going to target him no matter what.
Carr now on first down. And there's the first NFL catch for Henry Ruggs. And
Beautiful.
finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there. And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up? Down near the goal line after not much there that time. As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
What is that, hacky sack? What is that?
But now it's 3rd and goal.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident.
Seriously.
And throw an interception.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Strong coverage
Damn.
by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They're going to get me again.
There, back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Damn.
Wilson able to put this one through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. Panthers nothing. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about
Interesting
that.
angle.
Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got to send. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That was horrible.
Down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Raiders 6.
Jesus.
Nothing.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
2nd down and 5. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On the carry. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. No gain on the play. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out on it.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Catch there by DJ Moore is really starting to come into his own, and he's one of that pack of receivers in the NFL now that looks like running backs and plays like that as well when they catch the football. Last year, nearly 1,200 yards receiving, 78 yards per game, and that ranked in the top 10 in the league. Expect those numbers to continue to grow.
There on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum
I think Ed's home
shifted to the
sleeping.
other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Nice, D.
Defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. From the right hash.
Joey Sly.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board.
Panthers with the
Now 64.
Penn State line growl.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and his Vegas offense operate. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and
We got to get 6 on this drive. Of course I'm the Raiders. Who the hell else would I be? It's my team.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be taken down, but not
What do you mean,
before
why?
looking across midfield.
Whether you like the Raiders or don't like the Raiders, they're one of the greatest franchises in football history.
At the 48
Bar none.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Oh shit, it taught me how to slide? Are you serious?
Gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
What is that?
Down after a gain of 3.
It's like waving in the air. I don't understand sometimes.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He'll let this go deep.
Damn.
For Ruggs.
I took a shot.
And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I did.
Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run.
I'm trying to learn the game. Shut up. Well, my team.
Like that.
Following the interception, here's
You fucking bitch.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
All right, Crosby.
Tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a good play right there. 2-minute warning.
Very manageable 2nd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Because they were coming for me. That's why. I could see it, so I had to audible out and took a shot. I did that instead of wasting a timeout.
Bridgewater on first down. That's to McCaffrey.
All right,
complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh my goodness.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Horrible.
Catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. The Panthers going to use the second
winning
of their
6-3.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and
The
it'll set
rookie,
up
Tanner
2nd and
Muse.
goal. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from the season. And he's got
Really?
a touchdown, Panthers.
Talk about luck.
Jacob Hollister.
I should have called a timeout. Freaking no hard at all.
Panthers have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure
It's alright, DC for him. He's gonna take a shot.
pays off big time, especially when the defense
We're gonna go to our speed demon deep.
himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now let's get what yards we can.
And down he goes, just
Face
shy
mask.
of the 25. Now penalty marker is down.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Of course it's Jason Witten. I'm gonna get rid of his fucking ass.
Back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back with still great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Alright, Ruggs. This is all you, boy.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's what I'm talking about.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
Yep.
We'll see. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Shotgun now for Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
Alright, let's take the 3.
The football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Damn, that was close.
So 3 seconds
See if we can hit this.
in the half on is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, this from
Oof, I just screwed it up. Got
his
it.
kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime.
How's Mariota chilling?
Opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
Gotta get them together, Chucky.
Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory.
Nice.
14-9, the final. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting
They have the team names underneath the logos, and every one of them was backwards. Are you kidding me?
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? Find out. Let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, let's do it.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
So they're doing some more kick animation.
7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. We remind you lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut at SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium. And the Titans and Broncos.
Really? Oh my God. That was wild.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29.
Sweet.
A gain of 4.
Hurt him.
Now whistles here, and it
That'll
looks
hurt
like
him a
we've got
little bit.
Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Oh, hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's right. We'll take the ball back.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage.
Damn, that didn't work.
Nice play he made there in the open field.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like, he said us
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's
what
only
a
a
play.
one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3
Gotta go,
points.
J28.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. He led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
7 yards.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running.
Baltimore.
And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
You guys gonna call somebody for a hold? Is
Down with a marker on the field.
it on Waller?
Let's see about the call.
Oh, Renfro. Jeez.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
Come
Too
on.
bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here.
Nothing.
Back at the 41.
Yeah, lose yardage is still 3rd and 10, dickhead.
So it's back to 3rd and 10.
That was well put defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened.
And this will be caught at the 3rd.
There you go, D-Dub.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's
Get in the
all
huddle.
said and
You've been there
done.
before.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves
All
it with
16.
2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of
The
things,
Dynasty
he's
Football
making
League
sure
draft
he's
is
just
tomorrow at noon.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was brought down by... They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The quick slant caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I'm trying to figure out when you say your wife is off.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks
So she hasn't got you. But you said you guys have been dealing with the coronavirus. She should already be off from work because it ain't been 2 weeks yet. Quarantine.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion.
It ain't been 2 weeks though yet, dog.
Defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Incomplete, almost intercepted.
Not even close to 2 weeks.
Picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's a short one here,
2
complete
yards.
to his tight end. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
She got it on the 17th. Went back to work on the 27th. Next 10 days. It's not 14.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
You're supposed to lock yourself up in a room by yourself for 2 weeks and get retested. You have to be retested before you can return to work.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, they didn't let it clear.
A turnover would have really
I had that.
almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I got 2
From the snap, he certainly looked like he
antsies.
knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well, then the health department broke the law.
3rd quarter of the season opener.
Because if you think you have you're diagnosed with the potential of it, you have to wait 2 weeks. It's the way it works now.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
So even if they felt she was negative,
Bring up a 3rd down.
they should have told her to wait the full 2 weeks and then still return for a confirmation test.
So they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Nice.
39-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Here's the Carolina offense as they get
Right, and if you're not supposed to go back and she is back, you're not even supposed to be near her. You're supposed to be quarantined away from each other. So you won't be spending the day with her regardless. If you're doing it right.
You start getting 1st down, you win 2nd down, and guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Come on, we got a lot of them. Let's go.
Time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams,
That's part of the problem with our country. Our country doesn't listen. That's why we're horrible at this, and other countries are getting over it.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
Wear your masks,
Immediately in the secondary.
face coverings, whatever you want to call it. Follow the rules. Take the advice. Do your things the right way. Maybe we can get our lives back to normal.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
All right, boys, get a block, get a block, get a block.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Definitely gonna be the last play of the quarter.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Dang,
And
like
he'll
that.
lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's all right, that's all right.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine as to which type of mask you should wear. I don't even think nobody knows yet.
That leads to a 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs.
That was luck. That was luck.
Second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders add 6
Look
to
at
their
this.
lead.
Oh my goodness.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Beautiful.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
I have no clue. Pure luck, and I'd rather be lucky than good. I'm telling you, that was great.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
That was wild.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come
Absolutely. Wow, is all I can say to that.
Getting set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. It's in the middle, but it's incomplete.
He got shipped.
The one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, Bridgewater.
How he catch that? That was awesome.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Oh, the hell, that's Robbie Anderson. Forgot he was with them.
They only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
Oh, this is a Dynasty mode. Computer runs in.
Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh my God. Broken coverage.
Right side and complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Completely fucked that up. I don't know where my defense was.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't
I may play CJ tomorrow on 20 because we're still doing a Dynasty in Madden 20.
A little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead.
And I'm hoping we can do this draft tomorrow pretty good.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would.
I ran a couple of test drafts with a secondary league I'm doing. Yeah, this is 21. And the game keeps crashing on me every time it's time to pick players. So, don't know what that's going to do for us.
He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Who called timeout? All right.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on.
Did you notice all 3 timeouts were for both teams, but yet they said somebody called a timeout? What the hell?
Carr gives to Rashard. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead.
I just got to shut down the game, reload it back up, and try it again. But I wanted to make sure I knew how to do the draft with all 32 teams and control of them. So I know how to do that now, but when I went in the test to try and play with it, it crashed every single time I tried to make my first pick. Every time. Now I already know how I'm going to handle it if it happens, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. That might feel like a little bit of Jesus. Opportunity there for the offense. He dislocated his shoulder. Are you kidding me?
He gets that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this.
Should have stayed him down.
Take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
I should put Lynn Bowden in, see what he can do.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Down to the backup.
Jack Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Oh my goodness gracious.
A couple down to the 44.
This is not good.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting
His
into
numbers
it
compare
as we come up
to
on
almost any other quarterback in the league. People just hate on him. Still ain't nothing to write home about, but I'll take him.
From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds.
That's unnecessary roughness.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this
I can't believe they want me to go off over. Let's get out of here.
He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
There we go.
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering whether they'll come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I just need to stay in field goal range.
On 3rd down, Richard. And he'll be taking
It's Richard. Stop saying Richard. Jalen Richard. Jalen Richard. Jalen Richard. Dickhead.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Raiders 45.
Now if they score, they need to get a 2-point conversion as well.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept us a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Bridgewater and the Panthers now, down by 8, a minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. To throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first
Oh my goodness gracious, this can't be happening.
Down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If
Cover 3 buzz. Cover 3 buzz.
that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
Robbie Anderson's is eating my corner alive.
To possibly take this to overtime.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
He's in. Looks good to me. Both feet are down. He's got the ball. That's a touchdown. Even I can admit that.
The Panthers. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown.
They need this, so it's over.
The official says this one counts.
He got it. Motherfucker.
The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Holy shit.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for their team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this.
We had him. He just powered through.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call.
Seriously, he dropped that?
It's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh my
either stop
God.
the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs, sliding out of the pocket.
Good play. Oh my goodness gracious.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I'll take
I know
it.
it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. They cost your team.
On the ground, Richard.
There's a hold.
For about 5, but that may be coming back.
Are you kidding me?
What say you, Mr. Referee?
You gotta go away, Witten, because you fucking suck ass.
Each and every year,
You are horrible.
tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Back to throw, Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop.
Right, I'm gonna run right. Then I'm gonna do the Raiders vertical again.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on
I don't want to
first
settle
and
for a field goal because then they're going to ice my ass.
Richard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. To throw is Carr.
Shit.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
We'll try it again.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Carr to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What do you mean?
For Darren Waller.
What
Where'd you do that?
as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson.
Oh, they
From the
didn't.
right hash, this for the win. Now,
They iced me
final
after I
chance to
picked it.
stop
Them
here as
fucking
a timeout
assholes.
comes in with
Fucking
10 seconds
assholes.
left in the game. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
See if they ice me again. Fucking bitches.
What pressure as as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, this for the win.
Good.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's
They can need some clock running.
you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
The Panthers take over first.
This is it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation.
Look at this.
Time here for one.
Look at Crosby. Crosby running
You
deep.
know what that play's going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of the
There it is.
Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's
Good game, good game.
isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week one.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.
Well,
Now I'm listening to you.
that was fun. I'm out of here.